Welcome back to my channel. I'm Dr. Ebony, and today we're going to be talking about something that has truly changed for me, and that is the ketogenic diet and intermittent fasting. And I'm going to be talking about it from a brain health perspective. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe. I'm trying to build my community here, so that would be much appreciated. So let's talk about ketogenic diet. Now, this is not just theory for me. This is something I've practiced for about 3-4 years on and off, and it has totally been life-changing. It has kept the weight off. So this is something that I've practiced for about 3 years on and off, and it has totally been life-changing. I have kept the weight off. I've lost about 35 to 40 pounds actually. Actually, my heaviest was I was in the 170s, and my lowest I got down to 125. So 25, 35, 45, 50, 60. Yeah, I lost quite a bit of weight, and I've gone up, I don't let myself typically go over 135, 140. And once I get to the 140 mark, I hop right back on it and get right back down, get really, really centered and consistent with it, and the weight goes back off. So the summer is rapidly approaching, and I'm getting ready for the beach. I want to look good. So I'm locking back in, and I really want you guys to come along and join with me. So this is why I decided to film this video, really. But I do want to get into why it's good for brain health, why it's good for neurodivergent individuals, and it can really be helpful in just shifting your mindset, your motivation, and just bringing, overall wellness. I want to be real with you. This wasn't about just losing weight. For me, it was about clarity, discipline, and overall wellness, because what I started to notice is when I changed what I was eating, I changed how I was thinking. So let's start with the basics. The ketogenic diet, or keto, is a way of eating where you reduce carbohydrates and increase healthy fats so that your body can switch from burning sugars to burning fat as fuel. So this process is called ketosis. And what's powerful about this is that when your brain actually thrives on ketones, many people report, and I know I did, tend to have, more clearer thinking, better focus, improved mood, and reduced brain fog. Now, let's stop right here for a moment and talk about intermittent fasting, because this is where things really began to shift for me. Intermittent fasting is not about starving yourself. It's about timing your eating so that your body has space to rest, repair, and reset. And over time, I began practicing OMAD, which is 1 meal a day, OMAD, and alternate day fasting. So on my fasting days, I keep it really simple. I sip on green tea, black tea, and coffee, and that helps to keep me satiated and focused throughout the day. And I know this may seem extreme for some people, but for me, it brought discipline and control back to my life. Now let's talk about brain health for a moment. When you combine keto and intermittent fasting, you're supporting your brain in powerful ways. You're reducing inflammation, you're stabilizing your blood sugar, you're improving mental clarity, and you give your brain a break from constant digestion. So fasting also supports something called cellular cleanup, and that's where your body clears out damaged cells to regenerate new ones. I don't know if you guys ever heard of autophagy, but that's exactly what this process is. Cleaning up old cells and creating new ones. Now, let me be honest, this lifestyle is not always easy. There will be times where you want carbs. There will be days I didn't want to fast. There are days I had to really push through mentally. But what kept me grounded was this: discipline would take you where motivation won't. And I didn't do it alone, meaning I didn't just do it with keto and intermittent fasting. I did it alongside, a lifestyle. And I also am an avid Peloton enthusiast. And I don't know if any of you guys know, but I'm also the admin for single back Peloton riders over 40. So if you're single and you're black and you're over 40, join the group. You just might like it. We have lots of fun over on Facebook in that group, and we do, live rides together. We have a lot of fun. So check us out. So with that combination, movement, fasting, clean eating, that's what helped me to not just lose weight, but to maintain it. So what changed the most for me wasn't just my body, it was my mindset. I became more intentional, more focused, and aware of my habits and in control of my choices. Because when you can say no to food, you start to realize that you can say no to anything that doesn't serve you. Now, let me say this because keto or intermittent fasting may not be for everyone. And if you're considering starting keto or fasting, it's important to listen to your body, start gradually, and also, because of my profession, you should consult a healthcare professional before starting. Honestly, I did not, but in my profession, I should put that out there. This is about creating a lifestyle that works for you. So if you're just starting out, here are a few tips. Number 1, start with a 12 to 16 hour fast. Reduce sugar and processed carbs slowly. Stay hydrated. Don't overcomplicate things. Don't overcomplicate your meals. Be patient with yourself. This is a journey, not a race. So for me, this journey has been more than just weight loss. It's been about becoming the best version of myself mentally, physically, and emotionally. And if I can do it with consistency, grace, and discipline, you can do it too. So my plan is to document my journey and take you guys along with me throughout the month of April as I start out to see how I can slim down and how it is good for brain health and how it's good for neurodivergent individuals and how it can just really change things for you mentally overall. So if this video helped you, go ahead and like, comment, and share it with someone who you think it can be beneficial to and in helping them starting their journey. And please let me know in the comments if you tried keto before, if you tried fasting before. I like to hear from you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.